Now coming into Newmarket and taking a look at the Freehold insights, same thing. We saw a slight uptick in median price, which is great to see month over month. Normally in the spring market, we would see this at a bit higher of a rate than 1.7%, but not bad. And most importantly, I think transaction volume going up almost 15%, a couple of units there, which is great. We're seeing median days on market is increasing though. Big jump from 13 to 20 days on market. And our
It's
termination
actually
volume is
100% year over year for the median days on market.
yeah, coming down to our year over year. We are still down in terms of our year over year pricing. We're down 3.7%, not as big as some of the other areas that we've seen. And of course, sales volume being down 40%. This is something that we've seen kind of across the board. So it's important to note. And that transaction volume, it's about 40% year to date, which is interesting to see. Prices being down a little bit more when we look at the year to date volume again, because we should be seeing higher numbers here in the springtime. So we're down 4.4% in terms of median price.
Yeah, and I mean new listings, kind of historical averages, maybe a little bit less. So we're not
Yeah,
getting that new listings, which is helping stabilize the prices that we're seeing for detached and new market.
exactly. If we looked at like some of our other charts where we're outpacing new listing history, we wouldn't have that uptick in median price. Even as small as it was, you wouldn't see that. Thankfully, the new listings has been slowing down a little bit. It's been right there in the historical average. Active listings were still high. We're still just under, we're the fourth highest year going back 15 years. And Matt, talk to me about sales volume. We just outpaced the people that were locked in their homes in terms of sales volume.
Just,
Just.
just, and, it's that's pretty significant drop off for new market. We are starting to move to the upside, which is good because even last month was pretty worrisome. Had
Yeah.
we seen that number continue to either fall or stagnate,
Yeah.
but we did come up a little bit from March, so that's a good sign at least.
Yeah, so when we look in previous years, this is what we expect to see increases throughout the spring months in terms of our sales volume going up. When we moved from February to March and we saw that rollover and actually decline sales volume, we got a little nervous about where this was going. Thankfully, it lasted only for a month and it's upticking again. Hopefully, we'll see kind of like this 2020 trend. We see the sales volume really uptick kind of just down the road a little bit more so in our summer months. And again, outpacing 2020 and 2021 in terms of median price. But when we look back at 2021, we see this big increase towards the end of the year. And then, of course, 2022, where they start out. So I think there will be people in this stretch, sorry, I guess these next stretches of years that are going to continue to be under where they purchased.
To be fair, though, where the price is right now relative to the amount of sales that we saw,
Yeah.
um, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
This could be a lot worse for new market,
Yeah.
but I think it's holding up quite strong compared to the last 2023 and 2024.
Yeah. Yeah. Not far off. Not far off from those 2 years, just in general. Months of inventory quite high. We're sitting at just under 5 months worth of inventory, which again, outpacing everything that we've seen in the last 15 years. As we start to see more sales come back into the market, we'll see that roll over. And I think that we'll start to see a more healthy growth in terms of that median sale price.